is so cute. Isn't it giving Valentine's Day? Make me mine. Alright, now that I got my TED Talk out of the way, and I'm mad at you, Netflix. Hello, beautiful people. I just want to take a moment to say I know that the world is on fire and we're supposed to just magically continue like life is normal. And I know that could be a bit much for all of us. But I just want to show some joy, bring some joy, and I'm hoping you all can find joy and relaxation in this small vlog of mine. What the world is going through for the United States and a lot of other places in the world, but I know majority of the people that watch me are from the USA. I know it's extremely tough right now, but just know we're not in this alone. We will get past this and there will be brighter days, and this will just bring us together. Enjoy the video.
Too hard on me, they're too hard on you, boy. I'll always be your secret weapon in your arsenal, your arsenal. And I know you had it rough growing up, but that's okay. That's okay. I like it rough. That's okay. Even when you let your feelings get in my way. It's okay. I feel like sometimes I don't wanna put those men. Oh, I like it, baby. Yeah. In the sky.
Good morning, beautiful people. So, I know you guys just saw me vacuum and make the bed and get my Saturday reset done. I cleaned the bathrooms and all that jazz, but I wouldn't show that. You know, it's just, But we got the place clean. Luckily, I cleaned my kitchen last night, so I didn't have to worry about doing the kitchen. That is the thing I hate the most. It's just maybe some PTSD from my childhood, because that was my chore. Like, my mom was a stickler for you can't go to bed with the dish in the sink, and so I just hate doing the kitchen. But nonetheless, you have to be an adult and you gotta do it. So we got that stuff done. But today on the agenda, y'all, I found out that Value City is closing. Value City Furniture. I love that place. Like, literally my big old recliner for my office from Value City. Like, we've gotten a lot of furniture from Value City over the years, especially when I was a kid. So it's like, wow. And it's like good quality furniture for a really good price. So me and my moms are going to go check out Value City. Of course, I'll bring y'all with me. But right now, I need to get my stanky butt in the shower from cleaning up. I need to wash my hair, y'all. But I don't want to go out in the cold with wet hair, because I know I'm not going to have enough time to wash it, straighten it, blow dry it, like all the jazz. So I'm probably gonna plan to do that tonight. Maybe I'll show y'all like what I use and stuff. But like, this hair is dirty. I am a person that washes my hair every week. I did not wash it last week, so we're going on 2-week-old nasty hair. She itches like crazy. I cannot lie. My scalp is like, girl, if you don't put some damn water on me, I'm finna rebel. So yeah, we will. That's on the agenda. We're gonna go to Value City. We're probably gonna ramble around that area. There's some other shops like some TJ Maxx's. Y'all know I love me a good TJ Maxx. Who doesn't though? So that'll be in the works. But for now, want to get my butt ready to go, take a shower, all the things, and then we'll reconvene, y'all. So see y'all soon. It'll be a second for you. It'll probably be over an hour for me.
I'm a diva. 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 A diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. A diva is a female version of a hustler. Of a hustler. Of a hustler. A diva is a female version of a hustler. Stay fast. I told you give me a minute and I'll be right back. 50 million around the world and they said that I couldn't get it. I done got so sick and filthy with binges I can't spit. How you gon' be talking shit? Shout it, you just got a pit. How you gon' hold up a belt when we know you ain't even winning? I know you read the paper, the one that they call a queen. Every radio around the world know me 'cause that's where I be.
I am so torn. Look, by now y'all will know what earring I chose, but like, what earring do you like? I feel like this goes, but then I see this and I'm like, this to me, literally seeing this on camera, I feel like I know which one. But see, now I'm like, but they're both cute, but I feel like this one you see, like, I kind of like this one more, so I think I'm gonna go with this. Y'all, I'm probably gonna make my mama the deciding factor. I feel like this just goes so well as well. I don't know. Here's the jewels that y'all, my necklace that we just saw from the last haul. It's just, she's freaking stunning. And then my M necklace that I always wear. But my rings are always the same. I never change my rings. Class ring, a ring my mom got me that I just love so much. I just don't know, y'all. I think I know. I think I like this one more. I can just offer it. I think I like this one more. So that's what we're going with, y'all. Stay tuned. Oh, no. I want to show y'all the shoes and the purse. Isn't it just so cute? Isn't it giving Valentine's Day? Make me mine. Like, oh, just, y'all know I love this purse. Y'all know I love red. And then my cute ass Coach shoes. Like, I told y'all I'm a Coach girly, so this is what we wearing today.
I wanted them to be, Sierra, I'm sorry, my dear, but the queens have rated you the bottom queen. Next week, you will lip sync for your life.
little love. I see your eyes, wide like an ocean. When you look at me, so full of my emotions, I'm finding it hard to be here, Sin City. I know you feel lost, it's my fault completely.
Kami love you. I love you. And then there's this
I don't recognize myself in the coldness of the daylight. So I ain't surprised you can read through all of my lies. I feel so bad to be here and I'm so guilty. I'm so far gone and you're the only one who can save me.
Why'd you feel like that? You know mommy doesn't like anyone else like her like you, right?
I'm holding on. Mama's got a lot to learn. It's heavy. I'm holding on. Mama's got a lot to learn.
Hello, beautiful people. I just got done watching Bridgerton, and boy, do I have some thoughts. And I just kind of want to go through, one, the enjoyment of finally having Bridgerton back, but two, Netflix count your days, because how are we dropping 4 episodes, and then you're making us wait a month, and then we get the other 4? Just give us syndicated TV again. Once a week, I got something to look forward to throughout the week, but this is crazy that now I have to wait another freaking 4 weeks to get 4 more episodes. You know we're going to watch it all in one day, as I did today. So just give us the syndicated TV once a week. Alright, now that I got my TED Talk out of the way, and I'm mad at you, Netflix, let's get into the nitty gritty. So as y'all know, I am a historical romance girly, as I told y'all from my introduction. I love me some blah, blah, blah. Can I say it? I love me some historical romance novels. And Bridgerton is a book series that actually got me into historicals. So, gotta give props to Shonda. Girl, you know how to make some good television. That you do know what you're doing, girl. We got Grey's Out of You, Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, Queen Charlotte, Bridgerton. I mean, the movies, Nutcracker. I mean, you've made some really great stuff. Before I just stopped myself, the Nutcracker. But this season, it could be because out of all the books, I did skip Benedict's book. I'm not gonna lie. Once I found out it was a Cinderella retelling, I wasn't that interested. To be honest, like, we all know what Cinderella gives. The class difference, which is not my favorite trope whatsoever. I don't like the way society treats people that are not from the same class. I don't like how the heroine or the hero has conflicting feelings about messing with the help. Like, it's just certain stuff about that trope. It's just not my favorite. So I've always skipped that book and read more of the series. So watching the show, I have no expectations. I have no storyline I'm committed to. So I'm just loving being entertained. And boy, is Shonda entertaining, honey. She is giving us the good television. So, I want to get into it and see what y'all thoughts are, if you agree with me. If not, but let's get into our hero and our heroine. As we all know, Benedict and Sophie are going to be the love interest of this story. Benedict, the rake, the lover. He is sleeping with anything with a pulse. He's into the arts. He does all the things. Eccentric. That's Benedict. Then you have Sophie, the practical woman. She's a maid. She's a ward, which means she's a byproduct of the nobility. Her father is noble. Her mother was a mistress, so she isn't a legitimate noble, but she is nobility adjacent. And she pretty much had a good life until her father passed away. And then she got treated like Cinderella, where she was the help, the maid, the hired with no pay, compensated with lodging, food, clothing, hired help. I hate the word help, but like, what is staff? Like, that's her role, okay? So we get into coming back into the series where Anthony's now in India on having his newborn baby and his family far away. So Benedict has to play the responsible role, which we know is not him whatsoever. They honestly should have just made Colin, but I'm assuming because Colin just got married with Penelope and has his own baby, he's like, I'm not doing that. I got my own house to run, you know? So we get Colin playing the adult role, which we found from off rip he is sucking at. His mother came to his lodgings, and what do we see? 2 ladies paid by the hour in his room. Everybody tried to stop Lady Bridgerton from coming in because we all know what we were going to see, and we were not disappointed. So then we fast forward to the ball. We're having the gala that Lady Bridgerton is hosting. Sophia, you do not know at this point, unless you've read the books or you have past experience or the internet has ruined it for you, that she is playing Cinderella in this instance. She lives below stairs with the other staff, and she's getting to play the belle of the ball. And she catches Benedict's eye because she's not like all the other girls, where she is used to the ambiance. She's been bred to be a wife. All she knows is how to court a man, catch a man, have his babies. Like, that's all a lot of the nobility know, because that's all they're trained to, as we see with Hyacinth. All she wants to do is to have her own home, how to make the best tea. They don't really treat women like they have dreams other than being married and popping out these babies. So she's at the ball, Sophie, and because she looks at all the details, she's taking it all in. She's just happy to be in the presence of the finer things in life and not serving the nobility, but being able to take it in. He notices her. She's completely different from all the other belle of the balls there because she's not one, essentially, and she sticks out for him. They have the little rendezvous on the terrace. She challenges him intellectually, where he has to give a little bit more about his life, and he doesn't get to just absorb her life. And then they share a kiss. Oh my goodness. Like all good Cinderella, she disappears at midnight. She leaves the glove behind, and he's now on the hunt to find her. So we know that story with them. Then we fast forward a little bit. They get stuck in the rain. She saves his life because she got let go of her job because the stepmama found out that she was actually at the ball, which more on that stepmama. In the beginning, I felt pretty empathetic for her only because, y'all don't crucify me, because when she meant to go meet her new husband in his house, she was also lied to, not knowing that he had a ward, i.e. a love child. She was completely blindsided and portrayed as well. And so, as just human to human, I can sympathize with believing things were one way, arriving to the destination and finding out they're another. But then her actions after that, I don't jive well with, because, like, it's not the girl's fault that her dad had a love child. She's just the product of said love relationship. And so the crude and free labor that she's getting from this girl, I don't agree with. However, I can empathize with, as woman to woman, you finding out there's a baby in the mix when you didn't know that. Even though she had two babies of her own, even though she had two babies of her own from a previous marriage, which in their eyes is respectable, I have a sneaking suspicion that she's not noble either. Because why would you not fire said girl the minute your husband died? It made me feel like maybe she's hiding something of her own and she has a slither of empathy for Sophie, but at the same time, she's still wretched because she thinks she's better than her. And you can't convince me that at that funeral that man did not leave Sophie something in that will. You will never be able to convince me. Because obviously before said wife was in the picture, she got to call him dad. So there was some affection in their relationship previous to said new wife being on the scene. And he said to her he promised that she would be taken care of. So there's just some holes in Miss New Wife's story that I just don't believe. And apparently nobody else is willing to question her, or even Sophie look at the will herself like, come on girl, wise up. Your daddy was rich. He'd probably leave you a crumb. The country and had a cute little weekend getaway where they did share a pretty intimate kiss, and then things got awkward, but he did provide her with a job to work at the Bridgerton house, which I'm going to skip on over to Violet. I love me some Mrs. Bridgerton, okay? Violet is like the mama that she ain't playing nothing, but she also knows how to play the game to where she lets you think you came to that conclusion, but she will strong arm you to get in place, okay? She don't play. And my girl's getting her some play this season, okay? She's getting with Agatha, Lady Danbury's brother, and I love to see it because that man is fine. So, for my Lady Bridgerton, I'm happy for you, girl. I'm happy for you. And I just love her, especially in Queen Charlotte. Like, you just see Violet has always been a girl's girl from the jump. And then it's beautiful to see her relationship with her children. And, like, she's still a mama where she's going to, like, get married. I got 8 kids and y'all all need to get married. But, like, she does it in a cool way. She's not too embracive or embarrassing. She's got some decorum and class. So, she's with her new beau, and we love to see it, and I can't wait to see how far that goes. Also, Bridgerton franchise, y'all need to come on out with the lingerie line, because everything in this everything in this show is just gorgeous, and we women would eat it up. And because Shonda is an inclusive queen, I expect it to be all size ranges, all colors and shades. It would just be beautiful. They have the costume cast, crew, whatever you want to call them. Those people know what they're doing. So just call them up and get us on the line. And I'm telling you, we will be dropping our money because they make some gorgeous things. Next, so after Violet, I want to get into Francesca. I love her this season. I love to see her relationship with her husband, because in the books, we don't get that relationship at all because he's already dead, and so she's just a widow, and we find out about her next love interest, which I'm sure the internet has probably ruined for y'all, but you're not going to get that from me. So no spoilers here. I'm just talking about what's going on in the season. So it is beautiful to see their romance, because again, theirs is not like a sparks flying, huge chemistry engaging romance. It's like a slow bud, slow burn kind of romance where it's respect first and, convenience, and he seems to really care for her. So it's beautiful to see her try to figure out this thing called marriage and becoming a wife and what that entails. And obviously she wants babies, and that'll be interesting because of the inclusivity of Shonda. The person that she will end up with, I don't know how that's going to shake out, but we will be along for the ride. Maybe she don't want kids later on. who knows how that works out? But buckle up, because that'll be an interesting one. Because she definitely got kids in the book, so I don't know how that's going to shake out. Regardless, anyway, love to see their love blossom. Love to see her trying to advocate for herself, reaching out to the girls of the community, being like, what's the pinnacle and how do we get there? Love to see that. And so then Francesca is doing great. I want to talk about my favorite characters at the moment. Well, not at the moment. My favorite characters, period, books. And she's a fictional character that's not in the books, but my favorite on the show. The Queen Charlotte and Lady Danbury. That is a team you will want on your side. Let me just tell you, they do not mess around. They get down to business on what they want. They get what they want. They're intelligent. Sorry, y'all. This is my dog with her toy. But anyways, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Lady Danbury and Queen Charlotte. They are just the dynamic duo you need. I fell in love with Queen Charlotte once they did their show, Queen Charlotte. Oh my God. That show needs to be studied. We all deserve a King George in our lives. We all deserve a Farmer George in our lives. I'm praying for all the girlies and the gays and the guys to find a love like Charlotte and George. Like, it's just so great without the mental decline, okay? We don't need that, but we need the choosing of love. Everyone deserves that. I love me some Queen. She is hilarious. She tells people exactly what she wants. She don't care. She's so bored in this season that it is refreshing to see her be human, because when she had to apologize to Lady Danbury, oh, y'all, I almost wanted to shed a tear for my girl, because we know she has the pride of the pride, okay? She does never admit when she's wrong. But the fact that she treats Lady Danbury like a true friend, I love this show. And Lady Danbury, she just wants to live her life. She's captured the ton. As we saw from Queen Charlotte, she finally went from being on the outskirts to being the mecca of the inside. She's number 2 to the queen. Everyone comes to her. She always has the first ball. Like, she fought for the first ball from Queen Charlotte. Like, Lady Danbury has solidified her place. And now she wants to retire. My girl wants to go travel, maybe go have a lover. She's done. But you know, Queen Charlotte, she can't let her go. She's prisoned to those 4 walls. Like, she is a prisoner. No matter how wide those walls are, how big, how many estates she has, she can't escape. She is holding on for her husband with the little decline that he has, and she needs Lady Danbury. That's the only person that was really there besides her right-hand man, which name is escaping me. Oh, I love him too. We need a story about him, because I need to know. Queen Charlotte, they never touch on it. Did his lover die? Is his lover still alive, but they never get to see each other because he's with the king all the time? Like, where is that man? And I need to know. Does he still have a lover? Or has he had to mourn his man the same way the queen has mourned her man? Like, I need answers. Shonda, hit me up, girl, because I want to know. Even if you don't make a show, hit me up. We need to know what's going on with my man. He deserves that love. They have gone through enough. They sacrificed enough. But anyways, back to Charlotte. She is just confined to those 4 walls, and she cannot have Lady Danbury leave her. That is the only person that knows her when she was a happy, good queen. You know, like, she was a queen for the people. Now she's just a queen for the gossip. She's bored with society. She doesn't have anything to fulfill her, and that's her only true friend. So Charlotte and Danbury, they are the dynamic duo that I just love. And I love Lady Danbury's choice for her apprentice to be the new lady in waiting. Oh, their characters, They're also not in the books. They're completely fictional. But I just love their characters. I think they're so grounding. They bring a sense of levity to the show because they're so far removed from the ton that they see what's real. Like, some of it is a bit much, even I feel like, for the people that live in society, and they're just like, please, like, we barely knew what we were going to eat day to day. This is no problems. You people in these fake newses, you know? So, it's just refreshing. I can't wait to see their storyline evolve. They are just such a good couple to me. Love that addition. Okay, next, let's get into Colin and Penelope. Love Penelope's new role of Lady Whistledown being known to the Ton, so she doesn't have to hide anymore. She has a little bit more leverage. People are sucking up to her. She's no longer castaway in the corner, Miss Wallflower, ignored. Like, she's now Miss Bridgerton. She's got that cute little baby that is literally just a carbon copy of her with that little red hair. So cute. Colin is obsessed with her, and her life's just good, and I love to see it, you know. She deserves this. We've seen Penelope be stuck in the corner. Like they say, nobody puts baby in a corner. That was Penelope, honey. She was just completely ignored, and she's finally blossoming. I love to see her union with Francesca as she's trying to navigate marriage and asking those questions about the pinnacle, like, what is that? How we get there, girl? It's just very nice to see real women relationships, companionship that's not just male-centered. It's very refreshing to see, especially in this time when the whole woman's being was centered around a man, because there was no livability outside of a husband. So I just love to see that reality in Bridgerton, and it's very sweet. That's the reason why we all love the books, is because the banter that they have is so funny and also, like, authentic. Even though it's a different time period, we as people have all experienced that, even if we don't use that language anymore, or that tone, or that secrecy, you know, thanks to the internet, that has definitely broken down some barriers. But, like, it's just cute to see. So I love their storyline where they're at right now. And then Eloise, girl, I got a bone to pick with you, because you are supposed to be my girl. I love you. She is so funny, so practical, but you're doing too much. Nothing is wrong with those women aspiring to have their own home, to be married, to have the wife title, the children. And you're, like, looking down on every single lady that aspires to have a traditional life. Like, girl, it's okay for you to be the feminist and want to be on the shelf and be a spinster and a blue stocking, but don't be annoying, because you're going to make an ass out of yourself. Spoiler alert, we know you're going to get a lot of interest. That's the whole point of the show. So, like, reel it in, girl. Reel it in. Let's see, is there anyone else that... Oh, I kind of want to get into Sophie's family, because I don't like the older sister. The younger sister, love her. I also want to know about that dynamic. Why does the mama hate the younger sister, and the older sister is so the prize? And I'm like, the younger sister's cuter. She has a better personality. She's better to be around. She's not entitled, stuck up, you know, condescending. What's with that? I'm like, is she really your baby? Or is this another, like, ward love child situation? It just don't make no sense to me. But it could be because she's a little aloof, that she don't like her because she's not a perfect image of herself. And that first child definitely is. She's a brat. She's a liar. And we don't like her. I just don't. I don't trust her. And I'm trying to empathize with the mother, because, again, I said, finding out you having a child to take care of is one thing. But, like, girl, you lying about her money. I feel it in my bones. I don't know yet, because, like I said, I haven't read the book. But I'm watching you, because I just know that's a lie. That's a lie. And I think that's it for now, y'all, on the Bridgerton. I'm still pissed we gotta wait 4 more weeks, but I know it's gonna be good. Will I be watching it? Heck yeah. Will I be mad that we have to wait this long? Also, yeah. But who will be here? Me. And if y'all want to tune in to the Bridgerton Talk, TED Talk Part 2, I'll see y'all in 4 weeks, because it will definitely be happening again. I'll be giving y'all my thoughts. Good morning, y'all. So, you can tell I lied. I said y'all would get to see Value City and maybe the shops that we got into yesterday. Well, that didn't happen. We did end up going to Value City. Y'all didn't miss nothing. It was so picked over. I didn't know Value City had already sent an announcement since the beginning of January. Like, where the heck have I been? So, it was hugely picked over. Everything was pretty much already wrapped up and gone. They had some accessories out and stuff. Now it's 60 to 40% off. The stuff left. There's still some cute like couches and stuff, but like that wasn't what I was looking for. I was thinking maybe a nightstand, and my mom was looking for a couch, but it was not the couch she was looking for. So we didn't end up getting anything. Um, I'm so sad to see Value City gone. I just cannot believe that. But they're gone. After that, we did go to another furniture store, and my mom did end up finding a sofa that she really did like. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be in the works for her to get a new couch for the living room. So she just has to go back with my dad, and they work that out and all that jazz. You know, too big of a purchase. They all both have to be in on it. That type stuff. Macy, you're hurting me. Can you stop? So from there, we went to the grocery store, which y'all will see. I made a little montage of everything we got, so that'll be after this. But the day was pretty much a wash. We came back home, we chilled. I finished watching RuPaul's Drag Race. That is my show. Mwah. Hopefully, I have some Drag Race fans that watch it too. Maybe I can give my thoughts. But y'all, the day was very chill, very chill. So today, you can still tell this hair is dirty. So like as promised, we're going to get into that hair. I'm going to wash it this morning, blow dry it, do all the things. I'll show you what I use. I use Olaplex for my hair. I don't know the numbers, so I'll make sure when I'm doing it to show y'all the numbers that I use. But I use a shampoo conditioner, and then I use for like not a deep condition, but it's like a conditioning treatment. I will use that every now and again. Not every time I wash my hair, but like on a good like average like twice a month. But I don't do it religiously, but whenever I'm in the mood to do it, because I let it sit in my hair after washing it and stuff, and then it's just another step that you have to do to wash it out. So, you know, all my black girlies know what it is. When it's wash day, it's a day. But then today is Sunday, so I'm gonna go hang out with my family. We just do Sundays together. We have dinner. Just a very chill Sunday, but we always spend our Sundays together. So yeah, I probably won't be seeing that. I intend to keep my family kind of private unless they want to be on my channel. But for now, it's so fresh. I'm not trying to bring them on, so. But no real plans today. Yeah, y'all. I do have thoughts on Bridgerton. I finished Bridgerton, and I will be putting my thoughts. So you'll probably be seeing that soon as well in this video. But y'all, I love me some Bridgerton. I'm Bridgerton stan over here. So yeah, let's get into this nasty hair that I've been putting off, y'all. Okay, y'all, we've washed the hair. Everything is no longer dirty. So, this is the Olaplex shampoo that I use, the number 4, and it's the Bond Maintenance Clarifying Shampoo. it's blue. I think they use this one for people that are blonde, but I did blonde when I first started using this. I had a lot more blonde in my hair, so I've just always used it. And I feel like if it's good for blonde hair, it's probably great for brown hair, because they put more stuff in blonde hair so that you can not have it break on you. So yeah. And then number 5 is the conditioner, bond maintenance conditioner. And I just use these two to wash and condition. I will be honest, it's not as moisturizing. It just isn't. But if you put a substantial amount of conditioner, as you can't see this, but like my shampoo is probably like up to here. My conditioner is like the, like all shampoo and conditioners, but like if you use a substantial amount, and for my girlies that have more coily hair, my hair is permed, okay? So for the ladies that are looking at us like, oh, she got that 3B, but no, I have coily hair, but I just perm my hair. I've always permed my hair. I know a lot of people believe if you have permed hair, your hair is not healthy. That's fine. Do as you do. My hair has always grown. My hair has always been healthy. I get it cut about 2 to 3 times a year. So this is the conditioner I use for. This is like a conditioning treatment, like if you do a deep condition. I put this all on my ends, the perimeters of like my bangs. I used to put it on the top. I don't recommend doing that. After using this for a long time, it's best, and it recommends you put it just on the ends. It is best to just put it on the ends. It's a really good bonding treatment. And so that's what we're gonna do. So I'll show y'all what I do. I just put a substantial amount. And I'm gonna use more than this, but this is just like how I start. I take and I just start hitting those ends until they're completely saturated. I like them to look wet again, like very wet. And I guess you could say like maybe 5 inches. I do not just like the tips and ends. I do a good amount of the ends, so that it gets up the shaft. Yeah, then I go up for my bangs, and I go up the entire shaft of the hair, not just the ends on there, just because, you know, the bangs are different lengths, so I just do that. So then, and so you can kind of see the difference, how like saturated it is to fresh out the shower. We sit under the cap. Just take my hair and just twist it. Pop it under this cap, and we sit. Now I do have one of those conditioning caps where you put it in the microwave. You put it in the microwave, let it get hot, and then you can put it on top of your head. When I do a deep condition, like a hot oil treatment or a real deep condition, I'll use that. But with this treatment, it wouldn't hurt if you wanted to do that, but I'm not. And I just let this sit for how long as I want. I don't really like 30 minutes, let's wash it out. If I got some more to go, 30 minutes. If I don't, I'll let it sit in there for hours. So it's just up to you. All right, y'all. That is me doing my damn hair. Let's see, what time is it? Just to blow dry. It took about 20 minutes just to blow dry, section everything, and get in there. So yeah, this is the blow dry state. There was something I wanted to say to y'all, but about to head over to the parents' house. Today is Super Bowl Sunday, so my daddy gonna be gone at the lodge, hanging out with the fellers, watching their game. So me and my mom are just gonna hang out, do our thing. I am just gonna do one big braid. down the middle of my head till I can get to straightening my hair. Because one thing about my head, baby, she grows. She grows. It's like a chia pet, you know. It starts out small, and you leave her alone, she's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So just to help combat that a little bit, I'll do one big braid down the center of my head. See, like, no product or nothing. She just the braid. Shoot out a little bit. Put a scrunchie on it and call it a day until I get back home to straighten it. But she's even crooked. Like, it's nothing fancy. I'm just going to the parents' house. I just want to look somewhat presentable. I'm sure it's not perfect, but yeah. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. So I just got back home from my other home, which is my parents' home. And as y'all know, it's Super Bowl Sunday, so my dad was definitely out with the fellas. But me and my mom meal prepped, and what I like to do is like meal prep for lunches. So like, I don't meal prep for dinner or nothing, but I do not buy lunch. That's just like my non-negotiable. I don't know why, but I feel like I can save money, and I do save money. And I feel like I'd rather have dinner to eat out than lunch to eat out. So that's just my logic. But we made some chicken salad, so I'll definitely have that for lunch one day. We made a red pasta. For game day, my mom made some sliders, so these won't last long. I'll definitely be taking like 2 of these to work, and probably the other 2 will get ate just being in the house. And then, what's this one? Oh, this is like a stir fry, and then this is the pasta. It's a red pasta. This is like a stir fry with shrimp and turkey sausage, like sliced, you know, like they come in the sausage links. So that's what I'm having. And I just kind of wanted to make my lunch with y'all. So you can see pretty much what I pack for lunch, which is / breakfast, because I usually have like a muffin or Pop-Tart or something for breakfast. So like this time I'm going to take this banana nut muffin. I'm sure everybody's seen these. I got them for my second job. I don't know if I told y'all, but I work a second job at a grocery store. Only 3 days a week for 3 hours. So nothing too bad, but enough to give me some more moolah. You get it? So actually, I changed that. I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to take my last blueberry muffin from Aldi for my breakfast. I do take these like pre-made snacks. They come with cheese and turkey meat. They have like beef too if you want, but I prefer the turkey. So this is what I'm taking for lunch. A snack in between lunch and going home probably, or like the 5 hours that I had to do before, like maybe a little snack. But I love these. I'm always going to take me some fruit snacks. It's like a non-negotiable. These little fruit snacks, they're just a good little wake me up, you know, something sweet throughout the day. Love a granola bar, so I am going to take one of these for my faves. They do a pretzel one as well. Again, my groceries are from Aldi, y'all. I do Aldi, and then some more Aldi. Every now and again, Costco, but Aldi is where I'm at. I'll show y'all. These are the other granola bars that I get. These are good too. Okay, so what is going to be the main thing I take? I think, honestly, I'm going to take the sliders. I just don't feel like having to heat anything really up tomorrow. I start a new position tomorrow, so I kind of want to really be on my P's and Q's with that. You know how it goes, the anxiety of starting a new little position. You know, I'm just going to take this pizza cutter and cut the sliders in half because the ham is still all one, like, piece. So, low key, I think I just got onto something because it cut it no freaking problem. And voila. Alright, y'all. Let's put this bad boy together. So that's this and this. Here. Let me put some of this stuff back. Okay. Slider. These little treats. Fruit snack and granola bar. Put my sliders in there. Get my breakfast, which is my muffin. Sometimes this will be a Danish. Sometimes a Pop-Tart. It's usually always going to be sweet, though. I love a good sweet breakfast. Chips. That's the last thing I need. Jalapeno ranch. I don't really care about chips. Love chips, but like I'm willing to try any flavor. I'm not like a only this, only that. I do love me a good spicy chip, but this is what we got. So this is what we're going with. Chips. My cleaned water bottle, and we have like water fountains at work that they provide like the ice and the water for free. So I always fill this muggy up there because you don't realize how much you will go through your own water. And I already spent enough money. So we're going to cut some corners. We cutting that corner. Lunch is ready. This may be the end of the vlog. I know I didn't do much on Sunday with y'all, but that's usually how my Sundays go. So Friday and Saturday kind of is the action for me. Sunday, let's wind down. The thing that I have left to do is doing my hair. As you can see, it's still in that braid and she's looking crazy. So I'm just going to straighten my hair. I'll show y'all what I use to like actually straighten my hair. But I feel like everybody has an idea how to straighten hair. If you don't, there's plenty of YouTube videos for that. If y'all want to see that, then maybe let me know. But I'll show you what I use to straighten my hair. Just to straighten my hair, I feel like everybody knows it. They sell them at Nordstrom's Rack. I ordered mine online. And then I use this because it's a straightener, but it's like a barrel curler when I want to curl my hair. And it shoots out cool air. And I just love that because obviously less heat damage. Everybody needs that. And I think the cooling of the thing is not even for heat damage. It's like to set your curl. So these are the two instruments I use to do my hair. So if you've gotten this far in the video, thank you so much for sticking around. Again, I know you could have chose anybody in the world to spend your time with, and I really appreciate you giving me your minutes throughout your day. If there's anything particular you want to see, let me know. Maybe I'll get to it. Most likely I will if you have any recommendations. What's on the horizon? I will be dropping a Accutane video, 10 years post Accutane. If you're interested, come back and check it out. But like, we have gone through a journey with this face. She's not perfect, but she's skin. You know, she's not distracting you. You see my face. So I will give a whole journey and all the rundown and all my recommendations and all the things I did. So be on the lookout for that Accutane video, 10 years post. Accutane, there's light at the end of the tunnel, I'm telling y'all. So again, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again. Please subscribe if you like the content, and it'll keep coming, y'all. It'll keep coming. So thank you again so much. You guys have a great week, and I'm wishing peace on everyone. I know it's a little crazy right now, and I just don't want to give you that to think about, but I just want you to know I'm aware it sucks. And the only way we're gonna beat this is have radical joy. Bringing joy, living in joy. That's what they cannot take from us. So I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. And if this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever you're watching this, I hope your day has been amazing. Bye, y'all.